that they're bringing. It's like Harriet Tubman could not read or write the regular alphabet, but she could find her way from down south to the north without any problems. And she ain't take no Greyhound bus. I mean, this woman knew that moss grew on the north side of the tree. She could read the stars, and she got to where she had to go. We're brilliant like that. We've only had people like that to give us examples of how brilliant we really are. So my whole thing is that I do what I do because it motivates me. I feel very good to see somebody grow with the spoken word. They develop their craft, and they become poets, and they enjoy what they're saying. Everyone has something to say, and what you want to do is open up a door for them to say it, for them to express themselves. If I could get a chance to talk to some of your folks, I would love to talk to them because I believe I can touch them to the point where they can finally see themselves. We really are not, those of us who call ourselves teachers, there's an expression that me and my lady friend here, we know from years ago. We stopped using that term teachers. We are facilitators. We're people who try to get you to understand your knowledge and teach yourself. That's the best way we can function. And I'm trying to do that in whatever I do. And the truth is, I'm learning every single day. And I'm not ashamed to say I'm learning. I think when I stop learning is when it's time to throw dirt on me. I'll be finished. So it's learning and teaching and taking whatever they are dealing with, whether it's some stupid hip-hop or whatever you think is ridiculous, and take that stuff and try to help them turn it around so they can be a benefit to themselves and others.
I see.
I think the inspiration when you asked me, why do I film and I do this? In fact, I don't think I know. The reason why I went into documentary filmmaking was because we didn't have enough stories documented of our people. I'm very proud of Spike Lee and all the other filmmakers that are out there doing wonderful things, such as Red Tails, that don't include black women. But there are, well, that's just how I feel. And I like Aaron McGruber, I really do. I enjoy Boondocks, but when you don't include black women in your film, I have a problem with that. But I won't go on a tangent of how I feel about Red Tails, shall I? I'll go back on what is my passion. The reason when I went to school and my passion was to tell stories of our people. I feel dedicated, and I feel it's my responsibility as a filmmaker, as a woman of color. As a woman of color, I'm Dominican, I'm black. As a woman of color, period, it is my responsibility to tell my children, my children's children, of our history. And I feel like a lot of that has been lost in history books. As a filmmaker, I went to City College. I loved it. It was great. But then there was problems. There were only a few films. What did I see? Hoop Dreams. There was no black films that were shown to me as a black filmmaker. I saw all the white films. That was great. Birth of a Nation. Who freaking cares about Birth of a Nation? So they smeared black stuff on. That just disgusts me. So as a filmmaker going to film school, seeing the films that I saw, it was my responsibility as a filmmaker to document my stories of my people. And when I ran into Abiodun, I was introduced by Rashad Hilson, who went to school with Oba at Fordham University, and I met them at Porgy and Bass. It was a fried fish place on 126th Street in Lenox. I guess I was there getting some fish. And the ancestors talked to me, and I was inspired to tell this man's story. I never even stopped it. Okay. But I didn't even know who Abiodun was, nor had I ever heard of the last poet. So when this woman talked to me inside of the fish place while I was ordering some salad, it's funny how our ancestors and Creator can talk to you. Never knew him, never laid eyes on him, but I knew in my heart that I needed to tell a story about Harlem, and that's when I met Doom, went there after 3 p.m., and I said, this guy, I got to tell his story. And it hit me. And no, I didn't get paid any money. I actually took out a student loan. Don't let them know where I'm at. All right, and I went ahead and I finished the film. And he's absolutely right. There aren't a lot of places that give people of color a lot of money to do what I do. And I don't make a lot of money at what I do. As you can see, my invisible friends have paid, but they left. But I guess what I'm trying to say is there's not a lot of money in what I do. I do it because I have a passion for our history, our culture, and I believe in our people. And that's the reason why I do filmmaking. And I continue to do it because there's a passion I have for my people. And I won't stop until I stop breathing and I'm just like them until they kick dirt in my face. Hey, it's over. But that's what I'm going to continue to do until the day I die. And that's what I do. Do or die, that's that.